Hello there, I'm Chris Slipe, the community manager here at Lost Native, and this is our very first company update video. What have we been up to? What are we going to be doing? All that stuff. But I want to take a look back at what we've been up to leading us up into this point. Oh, and if you're wondering, what is Wild Country? Wild Country is the game we are currently developing here at Lost Native. It's the debut title of the studio, and we call it a cozy competitive card game. What does that mean? What's a CCCG? Let me tell you about it. We've taken stuff like Hearthstone or Magic the Gathering, board game like Catan with the like grid stuff that you see on the screen there. And there's also a campaign map, full character customization, quests, NPCs, all this cool stuff. There's also online multiplayer, ranked and unranked. It's our special blend, ladies and gentlemen. Becky had described it once. Becky, our CEO and head of design and everything else. All the things, like everyone on a small team, as trying to Nintendify these genres. So the way Nintendo will take a complicated genre and try and take everything that's fun about it and make it a bit more open to newer players who maybe have found the amount of stuff in that genre intimidating. Open it up to people that want to try it out whilst also keeping the depth for the people that enjoy that genre. That's our mission, and that's what we're trying to do with Wild Country. So, in September, we went off to Seattle and we went to PAX West. This was the very first time we'd ever showcased the game, like, publicly. We'd had play tests, like, I want to say almost a year before that on a very, very early build before a lot of us were in the company. I'll get to who us are and stuff in a bit. But this was the very first time we'd had it out in a public place and showcased any build of Wild Country. It was really rewarding, though, to see all sorts of different people playing the game, enjoying it. It was very validating as well for the team because various people have played it at various stages. We've been very lucky to secure funding, and obviously they liked it. But it's very rewarding to physically watch someone as they're playing it, see them getting the game, see them enjoying the game. Really cool. So big thank you to everyone who came by our booth at PAX West. We hope to showcase like that again in the future. We don't know, but if we're going to do it, you'll find out about it here. The next big thing to happen for us was Steam Next Fest. Now, speaking of us, I don't think I've introduced us. There's a core team of 8 of us. We are Lost Native. Hello. You'll see various members of the team in these videos as we get closer to launch. More news on that in the future as well. That was the very first time that we got to see content creators playing the video game, which was also incredibly exciting. It was like PAX West, except the entire team, which we've got people dotted around the world, all 8 of us, as I mentioned before. We could watch live and actually see people playing it. We've got a video on this channel of some of the highlights of some of the content creators that played the game during Next Fest, but yeah, it was really, really cool. Like, it was moments literally like screaming when you'd see something like, ah! Someone liked something, or more interesting from a developing perspective, like from a developer's perspective, was seeing what people latched onto and how that was maybe different from what you thought people might latch onto, be that like an element of the game or like a character or whatever. It's interesting stuff. Like the amount people would get heated playing against these characters that seem super cute, and then when you play them in Wild Country, they're serious. They mean it. And we got a bunch of interesting stuff coming up in the future. I mean, we haven't shown off the Nintendo Switch build yet. We haven't shown you multiplayer. I mean, that's going to be a big one. You want to stick around because you will get to play multiplayer. We're going to want to test that out. So stick around, head to our Discord, all that good stuff. You're going to see stuff there. We tested it internally, and let's just say there was some controversy about who won the very first match. Was it me? Was it Nathan? There was no controversy. It was Nathan. But points aside, we'll have more on that very soon. So stick around. And that's a wrap for this month. But we're going to return in the new year with all sorts of new stuff, new videos, new stuff on the blog, new stuff going on, and more importantly, new ways for you to try the game, for you to play the game, and for you to get to know all of us. So, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, do head over to our Discord. You can hang out there, say hello. The links are all going to be down below in the description. Wishlist the game if you haven't already, because that is really important to us developers. Please do wishlist the game if you haven't already on Steam. And yeah, we're going to have more announcements for you on all our socials. Links again down below. And stick here on YouTube because we're going to have these updates every month, as well as other videos and things coming out. So stick around. Thanks for joining me. We've been Lost Native. See you soon.